we can prepare in the season, to be ready to play that spot.
Just how have you kind of gone about approaching the competition at right guard? I know Trey Turner's missed some time, but it seems like that spot's still kind of up for grabs. How do you feel about that?
I really don't think about it. I just take every rep, one play at a time, try my best. Whatever spot I'm at, whatever position I'm at, that's how I've played my whole career. Just try to make the most of my time.
How difficult is that to switch positions?
I think it's very difficult. I mean, you can look at rosters along the league, like how many people can start at all three interior spots and do well. So the Carolina game last year, I never started a game at center. I'm in the game playing. We played well. We won the game. So I take a lot of pride in that. I don't know if there's anyone that could do that at all three spots. So I take a lot of pride in that.
How do you go about practicing that as you're switching from side to side? I mean, it feel incredibly awkward.
Early in my career, I played at Atlanta. My first 4 years, I was lucky enough to play with guys like Alex Mack, Andy Levitre, Chris Chester, veterans that had played a long time, and I learned a lot from them. So I learned how to play center from Alex Mack, even though I never played center. So it's really veterans in the room, and that's the same thing with this group. You got Trey Turner, Andrew Norwell, Charles Leno. You got veteran guys that have been around a long time, and there's a reason for that. So they have a certain mindset. And when I come in, I want to match their energy and match their play. So no matter what position I'm at, I want to play hard.
Going against the D-line, and John Allen specifically, what have you seen in him over the last year or so where he's really taken that next step?
He's relentless, and he's a guy that you love to practice against, because when I play against him, every day in practice, I got to bring my best. There's not a day I can just show up and hope to do well. But that makes me better, and hopefully I'm making him better we're both trying to play at our best every single day. So I know he elevated my game when I first got here in 2020 to play left guard against him. So I just appreciate having guys like him and Payne on the team. When you get to Sunday, or Saturday in this case, it's a lot easier.
You put up a lot of videos of various climbing activities,
For sure.
rocks or walls or otherwise. How did you get into that?
I was lucky enough to meet a certain trainer, and he kind of trains outside the box. Austin Einhorn, he's in Santa Cruz, California, and basically my first couple years I felt super weak. I was one of the strongest people in the weight room, but I had a lot of injuries, hyperextended elbows, and he's like, hey, why don't you try some climbing holds, try some different stuff. And literally in 5 minutes I felt pain-free, after I've been lots of pain for months. And so it kind of opened my eyes. Okay, maybe there's something to this I've never thought of. 2020, before the pandemic, I went to a gym. I gained 15 pounds of muscle just starting to climb, and it changed my game. So now I could play three spots and feel strong and confident. So it's made a huge impact on my career.
In terms of actually being on the field, is there something specific that you could point to from those movements?
Grip strength, core strength. Just all around. There's so much to offensive line play. I'm constantly doing this, all the time. That's the sport, and rock climbing is that, but in really hard positions. So it has a huge transfer. It's unbelievable what it's done for me.
Hey, thus far in camp, OTAs and everything, what have you made of that guy right there for Darian Mathis? What's it like trying to block him?
He's a big, strong guy. He's a young guy. He's coming. He tries hard every day. That's what you want. You don't want people that hire draft picks to show up and just expect they're going to make it. I like his attitude. I like his work ethic. I think he's going to be a great player in this league.
From Saturday, the game against Carolina, anything strike out to you as something you might want to tweak? Not just your game, but the whole line. Did anything sort of?
I thought we set a standard out there. I thought we played really physical. We protected well. I think we want to do that. We have a tough matchup this week, Kansas City on the road. So we want to do the same thing in this game. Play well.
Thank you.
Okay. Good.
Thank you.